This is going to inform me during the Arcus residencies for Mudron's gestures. I mean, helpful, useful, and getting to the new version. Isn't she cute? Oh, these are so cute. Not having a phone is making some things difficult. So it's okay though. To get a new phone. Please let me know if you see any images popping up from my personal device, like my phone that's lost, private intellectual property, like things that I didn't choose to upload. But it's only been this. All I do is think of ways to blow your mind. All I do is think of all the different paths they can like this intersection with the other day in Uber. All I do is think of ways, like all these different ways they can go throughout the story, and like loops, time travel, and all of it. Like, they go that way, then they enter that brings them back there. And then, shh. What was happening to your hairball? This is why this is. I'm literally giving them like after I don't know, you guys are always eating stuff off the floor and stuff. I had to give them like a Heimlich maneuver. Okay, we're all good now. Thing. I don't know what I was in. Like 5 of them got out on the. I'm sitting here doing something on the computer yesterday, and I look out my window and I see Evie just like walking across the roof of the car. And they had all gotten out of the like next door, the room next door, screen there that just, I don't know, like 5 of them were just like, I heard them back inside. Because still need to find some helpful men willing to help, or anyone still willing to help me move furniture. My studio working order. It's just so interesting how much they correspond or overlap with the timing and find out all these different meanings, gestures, and drawn gesture, line gesture. Yeah, I just have to make a decision. There's so much I want them to include in this book. And since a lot of it is like already like stolen and weird, I had to get like starting over. And these people are just like, I'm not going to it. It's just, there's never been any need or soliciting of any mirrors or people that had access to my home, I guess. I don't know. So, anyways, yeah. I really can't account for what other people did. But those who followed me know this has gone on since the last like 10 years, and it was an extension of my artist residency here in reality, and residency that I started in New York, carried over here, and got into my Valley of Ideas project in New York, hybrid artist residency coding school for poetic computation, carried over here because that's where I could afford to do it here, and yeah, I just needed people to realize that it wasn't in accordance with their narratives or ideas of what's gone on with this. Even my playlists are pulled from my own archived, curated playlist, so everything is of my own pulling together, conceptualizing, editing, visualizing, perspective, and whatnot, and out of my own experiences, as I've always said, and just combination of therein concepts. All of it is most things in life are, but just a digital platform to experiment with and to archive my projects and to document my time and different things. So yeah, I don't really know where people got a different idea, but I'm not responsible for anyone's misperceptions and whatnot, as I've said 1,000 times on record as well. So just to reiterate, yeah, it's just not ever been in accordance with someone else's idea of what I was doing here, or someone else's words about that, or someone else thought that they were my higher self or something like that, and all they could speak on my behalf. And the entire point is about like originality and individualism and having one's own perspective, and well, it's implied in like a self-directed independent business. Like, I don't know, as the artist in my life, as the artist, my career as the artist, conceptual artist, I never signed up to ever be like hidden away. So it's just crazy that I thought that I would ever flatter or humor the narrative that goes on in this neighborhood where they've just been acting out my birth chart and things like that. In any case, not necessary. I had already gone through all that with all my playlists and whatnot, and found representations of my birth chart and finding correlations and whatnot. And every time explicitly said that if anyone didn't want me using their fair use videos, that they could say that, and music videos and campaigns. But as far as what I created, it's about the way I think and pull things together and conceptualize and artistic direct. And with my background education, forecasting formally, like studied that in Paris, and fashion design, I just can even fathom where people are like, you owe us this. And it's like, not in the least. Please tell me how a starving artist owes you people something. if I don't know, I have so many analogies that go on forever, but already have, and that's a waste of time trying to rationalize with people who are unreasonable. But not you people, hopefully not. Just those that have had access to my private property, I guess, or those who've been mirroring, I guess, what I'm doing here, but taking me out of it. What's necessary? I don't know. Maybe the artist and my own videos and whatnot that pulls it all together on the glue. So, yeah, it's just been insulting, but that's what's already happened, and hopefully we can move on from that since we're all adults here, right? In case, I hope that when I finally get this book completely together and illustrated and written and to my publishers, that people support it and buy it on Amazon. It will speak to a lot of ages and be timeless in its concept and overall aesthetic, story, arc of time. Yes, I'm working in. And just all of it, that be able to find symbolism in some of it, and things I've talked about over the years are just themes throughout my art practice that are more or less subtle, but appreciated if you can pick them out. So I think that it'll be joyful for a lot of people, just their children. As there's so many, again, I can't do anything without adding levels and layers to it, but trying to slow it down to a comprehensible level overall that can broadly digestible, as and entertaining as a children's book. It's quite a challenge considering including I don't know how many scientific theories and symbolic images that represent some of that as well within it, and connecting it all within. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. So quantum consciousness. And string theory. Well, there's a lot. I want it to be one of those things that maybe don't even realize that references and it's going to grow with the, I don't know, call it, over the years, and pick out what those things are, see those things, like, oh, that's so interesting that was actually what was being implied here, like lightning bugs. These theories or speculations on engineering crafts and electrical conductivity and all kinds of things like that. Yeah. Quantum conscious. I don't want to show you the whole thing because it's not completely even done. It might not be the finishing even, whatever. But quantum consciousness, garden game, just so much. All these different theories that I've worked out over the last few weeks, and ideas of engineering, spacecraft and time travel and wormholes and all kinds of representations for them. Also combining my new drawings, things like that identify things such as cosmic microwave radiation, and just kind of trying to pull it all together. And it is what it is. I've gotten confirmation on at least one of these engineering type things. I don't know how to explain. Yeah, what it is. Yes, figured it out. Did it. I was joking about that, I mean, time travel, because here I am doing a timing experiment, literally living in time, traveling, did it, time travel. But and the whole correlation to the world card and Saturn and its translations to travel and four corners of the world and all that. So, and girl in time. and the X Drive experiment, and yeah, the arc of time going forward or back with like time travel basically, and Saturn and time, and that translation to, or that correlation to the world card with Saturn. So time and Southern Body Black, 8 adjustment, and all those parallels I made. Just DNA-based pairs. It was my birthday also, and birth time 803 or 811. Just all of the different ideas of parallels between perceptual learning and adjustments and violin and tuning, and I don't know how many I've talked about over the years. I mean, honestly, I've have a secondary recording device. It wasn't just on my phone, so most of what I was talking about, a lot of what I've recorded in regards to that project where it's put it elsewhere. So thankfully, I recommend everyone gets one of those little recording pens. They're so convenient. So we'll see. We'll see. It's one of those things. It's like, I don't know if you can ever actually be like completely accurate about until those theories are proven, but like you want to be able to look back in like 50 years and be like, she was onto something. And we'll have YouTube videos about how the like the darker side of Dr. Seuss, that the prescient side of what I was doing here. So, and all the inventions. It's going to be really good and really cool, but it just needs to be worked out a lot. And there's just so much that, in a way, I'm glad that they like copied the first version, because it's just so much better now, and it's just so much cooler, and it's like right and fun. It's going to be like a book of a generation. I swear. I swear. Just, I don't know. At least we can shoot high. Maybe I'll get 5 book sales. Who knows? See. And, work it out and let evil, psychotic, parasitic control freaks that thought that they were me have any say in my life whatsoever. No, I wasn't making a book for someone else to. I made this. No. But I do hope that they buy it on Amazon and enjoy it. It's the least they could do for all the trouble they caused while I was creating this novel. Stressful experience it's been, but you know, I'm all about live and let live. But yeah, that hasn't really been. I don't want to complain about anything, but it's just fingers crossed. Wish me luck. I'm trying to figure that out today. Just some ideas about time travel. Figure that out today.